Everyone in, I'll... Okay, can't wait to get copyright music. Oh, yeah. I did say Final Fantasy, but not the Final Fantasy I know. Might as well bomb Mara, by the way. She's kind of shit. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna, like, actually try to do some stratting tomorrow. Today was mostly just kind of, like, run and feel it. Okay, that's probably about all this is. Yeah, I can see it. That's resource pack for Labyrinth. Oh, yeah, I was doing a little bit of grinding my own. It drops a lot of power. Bomb it even in its end. Ooh. Okay, I gotta do this, but I'll be back in, like, I gotta pee and get some water. I am back. This time to do something. So, what did I do off stream? I got some money, a little bit, not a ton, but a bit of money. I didn't play that much. I ended up playing a lot more Lost Branch on my own time than this, because Lost Branch is great. Here's my off-stream Lost Branch. I did some stuff where I just did some L6 swapping starting items, and it was really fun, for the most part. Although I didn't really have any successful runs, unfortunately. I had some good ones. And then I decided to do some L7 runs. And, whew, those are rough, I tell you. I did get all the way to, I did get halfway through Act 3, though, on L7, so that's my record for L7. Okay, so here's what I did, though. I think I got another Icy Sword, which is why Mystia has one alongside Chen. So I got one of those randomly. I got something else. I got this Paladin's Shield, which looks solid. A lot of affinities. L6 really forgive me. Yeah, it's... Ugh. I got this Sama. I think I got another Blue Crystal Rod as well. And then some more copies of things over here. Okay, let's go, buy some library stats real quick with the money I've grabbed. I really gotta stop buying attack on you. I'm using you. Wow, it shows you how much HP you get just from leveling this. Gonna make the dump stats. Okay. So might as well get these cheap levels in. They're pretty cheap. Satori. Yeah, let's go do this actually to like some of my main people that take hits. Go up to 60 on all of these. Here, you. You. This is the expensive. Miko also takes it. Give you some more stats because you are a little short statted because I didn't have enough to top you off well. And I'll call it good here. Five affinities, cheap HP, and attacks dealing a fuck ton of damage. Deaf in Mind isn't doing shit. Cool. Okay, what was I doing? I was exploring these upper floors and fighting the Yamato no Arachi's little squirmy things. There's young characters that don't go full into Deaf in Mind. Like the characters like Tenchi or Remy, the characters that like buff their own defenses already have super high defense to go up to like those levels to actually reduce an actual realistic level of damage. Yeah, what am I doing? This wants all of them sealed. We're still gonna explore some other. Get walking. I realized that with grinding that not only am I grinding Infinity Corridor for some things, but I'm also grinding money for some things. But I also want to be grinding some normal enemies, like on this floor. Next floor for material drops. On squishies, it becomes near useless. Okay. I mean, there is a notable Gotta add Rumi on the party. But yeah, there's a noticeable difference between 66,000 and 29,000, even 40,000. Like those are noticeable differences. Even there, like double on her is saving her an extra 40k HP compared to her, roughly, maybe closer to 50. Yes, but that's also you playing on a niche section of the game that is called Uber late game. Like, even as is, like, there's a difference between this game now and the game 300 levels ago, even 100 levels ago, 200 levels ago. Yeah, probably close to 200 levels ago. And there's going to be a massive difference, double my levels right now, right? I mean, also, just looking at it, I have my character's max level. Ten's about 50 levels higher than, like, Yukari, 60 levels higher than Miko. And your thing, Chen's like 200 levels higher than some, 400 levels higher than some. Good spot for Chen. Book. Only prepper. Yeah. Although I don't know if it's more keeping it in mind and less prepping for it. I don't know how much prepping you can. Because all the level up stats that I'm like getting right now, by the time it comes around later, is kind of meaningless, right? Like, all of these library stats that I'm putting from, like, 2 to 300, by the time I'm sure I'm level 800, they're cheap as balls. Don't trust the planet. The planet's not an enemy I want to fight. Like, the one enemy I don't want to fight. And then here. Gotta make sure you explore everything. I shouldn't have given it to Kaguya here. Would have been better to give it to Mistia. He deals more enemies. These guys in an AoE than Sakyu does. Specifically for those guys. Money growing tree. My hair is getting really long. I need to get a haircut again soon. Probably look to get one on Friday. I wonder if when Chen's gonna get to the point where she can punch through the sea. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of like balancing with level 2000 plus units is not necessarily easy per se. You can be critical of how he did it, and I think it's still fair to be critical of things. But at the same time, you know, how are you going to go about it? Besides simply saying, this is why a lot of games don't go to level 2000, and they usually cap off at like 100 or 99. Now, that being said, I like the fact that this goes, you know, super light. I like the fact that there's a lot of content in this. It's just the... Oh, I want to kill the mineral, but the planet's the one thing I don't want to see. Maybe I can, like, paralyze the planet. Sure can't. Fine, Kaguya, do your thing where you slowly chip it down. Silence? Nope. Oh no, I gave Misty a bunch of bolts. She can things. I guess at some point I should give Chen a bunch of HP. As I get the next bout of money. Now she could actually probably live some hits. Just due to having an HP stat. I'm used to Chen just never being able to live anything ever. I know, while I was grinding item drops on this floor, or trying to grind item drops, I guess, I did get one Damascus steel, which was what I was looking for, but while I was doing that, I found like a couple of those, and I was like, holy moly, those guys give some goodies, I tell you. Or that. Nice. Let's get audio. I was kind of concerned that adding Mistia to the party, she wouldn't do anything like immediately for a little bit, and that she'd be underwhelming. She's done a lot. Been nice. Oh, that's not the right way. This is the right way. To be fair, here's an interesting question, and it's not one that has an necessarily easy answer, so you don't have to feel obligated to make a strong Ooh, there's a path to go there. Blue warp switch. But power of wood. But what am I? How many characters would you argue are not good? Obviously, there are characters that are better than others, right? Aya's really good throughout like most of the game. Sure, like people have said, she probably falls off late, but she's phenomenal for like a long time. Right? Like there's a lot of characters that are obviously like really good characters. Raisin's got some broken innate stuff to her. Chen is just absolutely going bonkers right now. Aki, to be honest, huh? I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. When I think about any character who's poor, I honestly kind of surprised Aki fits that margin. Is Aki? How good is defense piercing late game? Nothing up here? I take a wood is probably the next one I need to find, so I need to go back up the other set of stairs. Let's reset my MP. Our awakening is just man before she's in grid already. I used her a fair bit last game, but only like super. But I mean, to be fair, she only joined super late, so it's kind of hard to use her outside of that. But I also didn't use her until like the last 2 floors or something. MP cost, yeah, that can definitely do. What is this? Power of water. So I have 2 ways to go. Go get these other paths, okay, as annoying as it is. Oh boy, will it be annoying. I'll have to probably take a couple trips. Theoretically, I could flip the blue switch, go upstairs, take the long way, flip that blue switch, get the other paths, come back down, flip the blue switch, and that, but... Another cell phone, whatever. I have a decent number of those now, so it's not really a concern. I just liked Aki previously because 600% attack multiplier was solid for a nuke, but also just completely piercing defenses, you know. Did I never take that alt path over there? Oh. I must not have. Not over attack buffing. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this path leads to more stairs. I still want to go up and get that other path upstairs before I go for these stairs. Okay, so let's go up this path. Take the long way over to the blue switch, Yippee-ki-yay. Where do those stairs go? Did I go through those ones? Those are the ones right by the boss, right? The top there? Those are the ones that led to the boss, I think. All this for the sake of a single item, but I gotta do it. Maybe more, maybe it leads elsewhere. Oh, don't trust the sun for a second. Once I give Chen HP, we can probably fight the sun. But only then. And even then, it's probably just not even worth it. Oops. Close, we can go. Go, Mistia. Wee! Teamwork. All 3 of them kills. I mean, I'll take an Arteros gem. That's like a good... That's the one that gives affinity, right? Yeah. I mean, it's the worst version of the Star Sword, but it's still good affinities nonetheless. Or just fine affinities for now. I'm just gonna assume that I don't need to go down those stairs and hope I don't regret it. No, I don't regret it. Okay. So from here, I need to flip the red one. No, I can go either way. Let's keep going back to the left for now. I'll take this red path once I finish exploring that other staircase. Worthless fight. Okay, this part's curious. Gotta be access to some buttons up here, because it's impossible to get this way without the buttons as they currently are. So your calculations against the first Tenchi fight, that finishes are basically there. Why do you say that? What causes them to be... But shouldn't 200 affinity essentially be worthless? Or 200 affinity essentially be half damage? Yo, this Divine Sword is such a faker. Wants fire, okay. And I can't go that way unless I flip switches, and it's impossible to be up here as is, so... I guess this stretch was... meaningless. Failure of Death is the big point. Yeah, but shouldn't... I mean, obviously, Death is going to be super important, but still, isn't, like, 200 affinity still half damage? Maybe 500 Death has higher value than a Spirit of 100 to 200. Huh, that's curious. Okay, flip the orbs. Okay, so we need to either beat the wood one or the fire one. That's where we're looking. Probably gonna find some more dead ends over here, because it likes to fill these areas with them. Can't turn the red one and get over here, so there's gotta be a red switch somewhere. Either else on this floor or upstairs. That is something I'm curious about, though, the 4-player challenge, or the 4-character challenge. I think certain sets of 4 characters, like, what's possible? Or how far can you get? Theoretically, what's optimal? Weird thing, but I tested it out on her, and she exactly does the expected damage. I mean, that obviously makes sense, though, right? Like, game uses calculations, so if you calculate damage, pretty predictable. There is a variability factor, right? Like, there is some random multiplier. I forget the details whenever you do attacks, but most RPGs have that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do so much backtracking over there for some... Let's just go do that right now. I don't really care about the chain bonus. I want to make sure that one... Actually, no. After all damage calculations go through, probably. Perfect. Don't lead me to the stairs. I was expecting this to lead to dead ends, but it just led to more things. Pew pew. Pew pew. I did not explain why some attacks do 0 and some do 1 on super tankies. Yeah. It might be a rounding thing. Hard to say, but... how that would matter. Like how in Pokemon, how it's not designed that you can deal 0 damage with hits. How everything's supposed to deal 1 damage at the end of the day, but it is possible. I have not encountered any whales, by the way. I was encountering whales a lot when I was grinding by myself. Or not a lot, but a little bit. But in Pokemon, how like all damage is supposed to be minimum of 1. But back in Gen 1, it was possible if you get the to get the number so low that it like rounds to 0. What are these? Locked chest over there. That Pokemon is hard coded to be minimum 1 damage. I believe it is modern, but Generation 1, which makes sense because it's, you know, Gen 1. I mean, Gen 1 is obviously the most well designed games you've ever seen in your life. But the way it was, it's technically possible to... If you deal 0 damage, what will happen is the game says it doesn't affect them. Like, people have found... I'm not gonna take credit for this. Is 10% if you remember correctly? Okay, damage variance for this. But in Generation 1, if you get like a Nidoran, like a super low level Nidoran using Poison Sting on a Gengar. Oh, there's the Sky Whale I was talking about. You can get some pretty good... You can get the number like so low that the way it rounds or whatever is just rounds to 100. Or rounds to 0, I should say. I'm not the best wordsmith you've ever heard. No whale drops, dude. Unbelievable. Yeah, I was gonna say, most games I think have a up to a 10% variance gap. I mean, he can correct it if necessary, but I don't think there should be any other niche to calculating damage, right? Like, I haven't really done any, like, much... Well, I've done a little bit for exact calcs in this game, and I haven't noticed them off, but I did a good bit of calcing in 1 under the same context, and the numbers generally ended up basically what I'd expect. There's the damage variation, but it all ended up within a reasonable percentage. This game might be a little weirder for me to sit down and calc, though, just because I wouldn't necessarily be confident in knowing when multipliers come into play, right? Although it's probably obvious if you put some time into thinking about it. I just haven't. Yeah, I assume the damage formula like will take the multiplier from skills and stuff ahead of time before it does like defense calculations. What is this floor? Is damage for affinity counted after everything else, generally speaking? Just put me at spawn. It does. Get a little hidey hole area. Affinities are after the formula, yeah. I assumed as much, but I was still wondering. Affinity before variance, okay. Probably for the better. I guess we're leaving and lowering our levels. Was it 270? Go to multipliers doesn't really matter. Yeah, multiplication doesn't matter the order, so that's fair. I was about to say, the only thing that I think could matter is if you're, like, multiplying your base number, because then there's, like, an addition, but then I realized, no, that wouldn't. Never mind that. Okay, let's not lead with this lineup. I want to be in the front line. Actually, let's do this. Maribel, what do you see? Oh, if you're not being a burden. Well, it's coincidence that you guys might be some of the best characters in the game. Tremble. Grounding errors, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like, if an attack is gonna deal 0 damage, like, after the equation, but then, like, the multiplier, like, the variance multiplier, like, max rolls or high rolls, if it can hit 1, maybe. It's just an idea. I'm just pulling that out of my ass, but... oh yeah, these. Wood Blessing. 25 HP per turn. So what, are these guys just gonna this guy just gonna deal like 20 billion damage attack? Wood Spirit, that means it might be weak to fire. Oh, he has base regen. My favorite mechanic. Get Reimu. I didn't put Aya on the front line. Whoops. Well, it didn't matter. Nice. Speed and paralysis. Pit. Probably not much of it. Oh, wait, he can be paralyzed. I wonder what's a stronger paralysis or chance. Yin Yang Orb or like. Let's actually look at some ailments. Neutral to Mystic. This nature. Weak, very weak to physical. Neutral to spirit. Saw neutral to spirit. This wind. I probably shouldn't be attacking right now, you know? Let's actually just wait. Because he's just going to heal it up, right? Yeah, it was at 1.7 million. Should probably just wait till we're set up to burst. I assume that's the game plan. I could switch Chen in and maybe just try to burst. I assume he's possibly weak to fire, but if I don't have to, let's not bother. So he doesn't really seem to be doing much of anything else. Oh, that only has paralysis at the higher levels. About that mechanic. Oh yeah, we heal HP every turn. Gee, that sure is convenient. No, he would never have spaghetti code. Ever. Listen, everyone who's ever developed Touhou, whether it be Zune or 3Peso, or however you pronounce his name, are obviously the... Oh, shit, she can go into up to 120 on the back line. I guess that makes sense. That was a misclick. Probably just a fine one. Everyone has never made mistakes. With she's almost at max blink levels, which is really good. Has never had issues with coding. Everyone's a bit just the greatest coders you've ever seen. So we're set up. You can kind of hold as is for a minute. Let him attack. Can't really let him attack while he's paralyzed. Exercising border. Does Rainbow keep her buff if she's on the back line? Oh. Yeah, it is weak to fire. That's beautiful. Okay, I should have just done this long ago. Wasn't sure how much HP he was gonna have. Yeah, you get that extra 200 boost. Wee! I mean, every fight I'm like... Well, I wasn't sure, like, how'd you... I was like, I keep thinking fights are gonna be bigger, and then just Chen just keeps surprising me. Oh, yeah, we got lucky. Whew! Yeah, the Divine Sword's healing really saved me that fight. I might have lost otherwise. Hehehe. Hehe. And that's the wood one. Fafnir. What's Fafnir? I know it's like a mystical thing, but... Actually, before I do anything else, let's actually go up this staircase again. I might as well go from this way to be quicker. Probably. blow everything else up in this path. There of the sun. Oh, this is not a lineup for killing things. Oh, speaking of... Oh, what was that? Oh, whatever. Speaking of top-tier coding, I was looking through some numbers on things. On a couple Awakenings and skills, because I was trying to think about this earlier. Well, I was doing... Well, because I was looking up some item drop rates from enemies, and then I was looking up a few skill things. And I saw that, speaking of top-tier coding... Well, first of all, that, as Davicos has mentioned to me before, that Reimu's paralysis passive can cause her to paralyze her teammates. Which is clearly 100% intentional that works like that, I'm sure. And also that the going alone trait that all the Team 9 members have actually only checks the front line, so it can buff themselves even with another Team 9 member on the back. What am I looking at here? Yeah, I looked. It's not a particularly strong paralysis. It's an increase, but it's not like it's a big one. But it's kind of funny that it can paralyze your teammates. That was where I came from, right? No, is it where I came from? I think it was. I don't know, I can keep walking around. Cat, you bastard. You're supposed to die. You're supposed to not miss. Stop. This egg. Thank you. Bonus accuracy. Mistia strikes again. I can't actually get that way. Not connected there. Well, never mind that. How do I disable that red? Get up here. I can think of one method. That's... Yes. Sure. And knowing how this game's exploration works, one method to do it. March all the way around. To be fair, I wonder how many things like the speed, like the late game speed issue. I wonder how many of these things he's like aware of. Probably a lot of these things, or at least some of them, but... Stop missing the cat. You're the one with bonus accuracy. You're not the one that's supposed to miss. I meant to use the other tech. Yeah, that one. The one that kills everything. Hyper drill. Ooh, main equipment. Not a common thing. Norse 20? What? So he'd balance an entire boss around you one ticking to 10k, it's still getting outsped? Okay. I'm curious. This is a good item, right? Ignore 25% of defense? That sounds like pretty good. Gotta be worth more than 8,000 attack. 8,700 attack, roughly. How many copies of that item can you get? Do you only get like 1 or 2? That's a pretty good item, isn't it? It's craftable. Oh, nice. Probably difficult to craft. If I were to fathom, but we can get a lot of places from here. Not cheap craftable. Yeah, a lot of the good things are not cheap. To go down or to go up? Go down. Okay, this area is smaller. It's probably just for like an item. And behold, I was correct! Ooh, Amurasama, another one of those. Who wants that? Let's do. What's a Terra Bomb? Magic attack and speed. Curious. Here. Yeah, take it. Bit of attack. Bit of attack is a good thing. Now take that attack. Thing. Oh, you're cringe. Zero terror resist. Yeah, she's just her goal is to just not even get hit by a thing that inflicts terror. Is kind of the game plan for now, you feel? You know, until everything's ticking to max in one frame, I'd rather just her not get hit, if you feel me. Earth Armor. Windspun Armor. Where's my Earth? Not on this page. So here we have the How Blind is Alfonso 101. It's not gonna be those items. What's down here? Defense and all resistances? Eh. It's like, I mean, if someone needs the resistances, then it's good. Combine lesser equipment into better ones. Just sell them. Really, the only thing you can do. Worthless fight. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can do over here. Unless I can flip a blue switch. Yeah, I could go flip this blue switch by taking a long path. If you need that later. Yeah, that's a good point. You might need that plus 12% later. Listen, when you get to the point in the game where you unlock the mechanic that lets you... Wait, what am I talking about? I can flip the red switch. I don't have to do a long path. When you get to the point later in the game where you unlock infinite item slots on your character, that plus 12% is going to make a difference. Clearly. Who knows? I mean, we've seen in Try, like we in those images, you can see that there's like enhanced items, right? Like items with +1, +2 on them. So it's very possible that you use multiple copies of the same item to enhance them. You know, it might be one of those things where you just like spruce it up via money or via materials or something, but it could be with multiple copies. I wouldn't put it past it. You know, here's a small change that he made to the game from Labyrinth 1 to Labyrinth 2 that is so like kind of meaningless. I kind of wonder why he did it. In the last game, there was no money. There was library, and there's library stats, but there wasn't money. Instead, it was via a different currency called skill points. Now, the reason this is important is because skill points in this do the exact same thing that money does. It's dropped by enemies in the same way that money is, and it's used in the exact same way. And you can sell your items, excess items, to get sell excess items to get skill points. So the only difference at all is that you can buy stuff off of Notori with money. But as anyone who has hopped in her shop knows, there's nothing to buy at this point in the game. It's completely worthless to buy anything. Everything's what, demon core? That's an old item. So it's like, why even change it? Almost. I don't know. It's a small thing. It doesn't really matter. Oh. I know, it does, I feel like it makes more logical sense. And if Notori's shop buying from it was like, if spending money in there was something that happened, like, realistically at all, you know, it would possibly make more sense. But considering that otherwise money serves the exact same purpose that skill points does, or did, I feel like it's so random to change it. Again, like I said, in the end, it doesn't matter, so. Have the mountain casino and try. Is that a thing that we know of, or are you just me? I haven't paid too much attention to patience, so. It sounds like a meme, but it sounds like it could also be something. Dude, let me go gambling in this game. Let me go gambling. Give me a sub game where I just sit here playing slots. Or let me just sit here and play blackjack all day. Try to grind for money like that. Stand here for hours on end. Under the sole principle that 90% of gamblers quit right before they hit big. You know, your floors don't necessarily have to look like this. Just saying. Like, they can if you really want to. Like, I'm not going to stop you. Glad I'm advocating more people to gamble? Yeah, clearly. When you get home from work and you get that check in, when you get that check from work at the end of the week or at the end of 2 weeks or whatever your pay period is, you get that check, you should be going straight to the casino. You know, as people, you know, as I said, you can only lose 100% of your money, but you can win 1,000,000% more than your current money's worth. So theoretically, the high roll potential is absurd, right? And also, it's like, just don't get unlucky. Like, need to flip a blue switch. Like him, it's not gonna be easy to flip a blue switch. All for a single item. Speaking of Labyrinth 1, I liked when he hid a dialogue scene that was necessary for a flawn. Like a dialogue event behind like a super, super complicated set of buttons. That spanned across 3 floors. Don't trust the planet. What's my money back up to? 2 million? Nice. When I leave, I should give Chen HP. Fire puzzles. No, I mean, not the furthest from the truth. It kind of feels like a puzzle from like this floor and the last floor, like the combination of these color puzzles, except a little more complicated. A lot more backtracky. Now, sure, you didn't have the TP regeneration that the Nye can offer in this game, so you know, TP issues are a bit more in depth in that game, but there's one where you actually need to be conscious of your TP levels if you want to like explore the stuff properly. Like, because you'd have to be like in a dungeon for a long period of time. What does flipping that red switch even do for me? Surely it does something. And it's probably gonna close something else off that I'm gonna have to go reopen. But I'm glad to see that he learned from last game and decided to keep doing complicated puzzles, long floors. Or maybe not complicated puzzles. This game doesn't have like complicated puzzles, just long floors. Probably leads me directly to a boss. Brings me to spawn. I need to flip that blue one. Go get that item on the floor. Which one's this? Probably fire? Convoluted passages are necessary for world building. Yeah. World building the tree. Was it 275? Go fight the boss first because it's more interesting than me up items. Go get him, Reimu. Speaking of Aki. Yep, it's the fire one. Out my cover. Let's go, Komachi. Yeah, you can do this, Komachi. You're putting a lot of work in my party. Fire blasting effect. They will have a 50% chance. Oh, so they just have the guts passive? Cool. I forgot to put I in the front line again. Ow! Nice speed down. I can actually probably rip... I was about to say, I can probably rip chip damage in with Satori, but the issue with chip damage is, the fact that most bosses do the thing called, activate a rage phase. Let's actually look at some things. Neutral to mystic, neutral to nature, resist physical, probably resist fire, so I probably shouldn't switch Chen in right now. Weak to spirit. Neutral to wind. Shit, I can't. I probably can't switch Chen in and just start killing. I don't know how I can win if I can't do that. I think it's over. I think I've already lost. Ow. Good job, Yukari. You lived. Because of guts. Both the same. Okay, let's stall out as long as we can by getting these buffs. Once we have to start panic moding, we will. Just keep kind of getting this chip damage in for you, though. I mean, she's already down to thirds. Had a nice but unlosable fight. Yeah, just get lucky, forehead. I'd like you to get another speed debuff, Kari. That'd be kind of cool. Although her fancy sea of blink is going off. Nice. Fairly fast attack too. Nice dodge. We can continue to play slow. We're almost maxed out on these people. Let's actually give her MP in case I wanted to do things with that. If you do this, I need you to be concentrating, actually. Never lucky, dude. Oof. Oh, nice damage. Nice damage. You're dead. Phew. Yeah, Komachi, that display of your abilities was phenomenal. Gulp. You've been telling lies too much. Yeah, I remember when Aki told that to Marissa, who character's on screen right now, and she's like, I'm gonna have to rip out your tongue because of this. What, is literally like your spirit animal? What, cause you slack off? Is that what you're getting at? Lion slack. What, have all you've been doing is telling lies to me? I can't believe it. I trusted you. Oh, and there's Mamizo, who's also well known for being trustworthy. I will decide what I desire. If a lie is a believable lie, then it might become the truth. Go get that item real quick. Yeah, better be a great item. Falcon Sword. That was the one that's plus attack and plus speed, right? Right here, yeah. That one's pretty good. I will take a... You're already getting in the speed from that. I'll give you a copy of it. Get your speed up to some decent levels. Do a very, 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 very mild attack drop. I kind of just go hop in the Infinity Corridor, you know? I'm still missing a character. So I might as well wait a little bit more. Although I would like a couple more Awakening Gems. Doki called all characters. Well, still can't see why she didn't give all characters got in. I understand that logic. However, because there are some characters that, you know, I was like, oh, they could have made it in. But at the same time, a lot of characters are in this, right? Where am I going next? Going down to the one that's just down below here, right? Can I get down there? Not this way. Very long path down to the, isn't it? I want to turn this off so I can go get a single item. Oh, great. Ugh. I just like Tokigo and Renosuke. I didn't know the Renosuke part, although it does make sense based on his involvement, especially last game. Don't you mean Manosuke? But yeah, he includes a lot of the cast, right? There's this. Wow, you're. Oh, those are cute. Oh, those are really cute art. Oh, those are really good. Make for a wonderful life. Wonder. You have a conversation about that. If only we ever had a conversation about Wife material Touhou characters.
No, Kaguya!
Is that how it works? Anyone who doesn't like Manosuke is gay? But I mean, he includes like a large assortment of just random characters, right? Because like when it comes down to random characters he adds, Koki Undying Button, main equipment. Oh, look at this before I talk more. And MP, ooh, that's good. MP and recovery. It's okay. But Tokiko is probably the most random character he added, and honestly maybe could have added. So, you know, it's like that's a bit niche. But at the same time, like Momiji, okay, random mid boss that doesn't have a single line of dialogue. Hearing fans in shamble. Who? All two of them. How many other weird characters could he have added? Like, what, Tojiko? Like 2 characters from 10 Desires made in? Yeah. I find it interesting that last game there was a few SA characters, but only a few. And there's only one, I think, SA character prior to Plus Disc. Which is a little weird. Well, I guess it's interesting to think about. Let's run through the list. So, like, who got in? From Touhou 6, you have everyone that's not the you have everyone that's not Daiosei or I should not have done that attack. Never mind, it's still killed. You have everyone that's not Daiosei or Kwakuma, which makes sense. Leaving behind the 2 of them is, you know, makes sense. You're gonna leave behind anybody, especially from 6. And then there's from 7. I couldn't give it the buffer / healer, the SDM lags. Yeah, true. Wow, there's already enough characters in this game that can buff or heal, especially with the subclasses added. We don't need more. Yeah, that's one thing I wish the subclasses had less skill, less passives, and more and Desires Realistic 1 for this game. Oh, I guess that makes sense around the timeline. I never did the math before, but I wish subclasses had less passive skills and more active skills. Because I like the subclasses from the idea that you can kind of like build into like what you feel like you need or anything, but all the subclasses end up kind of feeling like you just want to like do what the character does but better, right? Just like you're doing it for the enhanced boost or something. Now sure, have I been utilizing this late as they are, right? Maybe not, but I feel like just the amount of I feel like if they were more about the ability, more about the active rather than the passive, you could do that. But as is, I feel like most subclasses come down to I hate you. Oh, why are there holes? Oh, this one's right before the boss. That means I can't cheese it and go back through the stairs, though. That's unfortunate. Because it just feels like it's just finding the subclass that gives you the passive abilities that are the best for your current character, and then doing that. Like, you don't really care about the actives. Just find the passives that are best. Okay, make sure we add Aya to the front line for a little bit of turn 1 value. There's no way we can lose. We'll receive a 25% buff to all stats. No, don't tell me this guy's gonna buff himself through the roof. You know what I should do real quick? Maybe not on turn 1. Maybe on turn 1. Neutral both of them. Oh shit, this guy's bulky. Oh no. It's Jover. Yep, he buffed himself. How predictable. Weak to Mystic, of all things. For the Spirit. Resist Wind. You don't need to be amplifying... Oh, you do amplify Chen's damage a little bit. Miko has attack that dispels buffs. Does she? I've already forgotten about that. Not gonna lie. I guess I don't really need to be buffing, because my entire front line's gonna be buffed anyway. Get that paralysis? Never lucky, dude. Miko. I believe in you. And Miko goes up to 120% buffs? Meaning she's actually broken here? Be down? Never lucky. Yeah, I don't have the right admin active, though. So I can't actually lower it. But I did lower his defense. Yeah, I only have 2 characters awakened right now, I'll have you know. So I can't have her have both things active at the same time. That being said, she's just kind of like killing, so... Oops, that was the wrong character. That's probably fine. I don't trust Forbidden Fruit. I do trust that, though. Lon's got moves. Au revoir. Okay. I'm trying to fight the last spirit today so we can fight the Irachi on Tuesday. Unless I beat the big guy, like... Something tells me that the big guy is going to have a bunch of gimmicks. I mean, what? No, who am I kidding? He would never be gimmicky. You'd never have a bunch of phases. I mean, the Miko fight was supposed to have 4, even if I cheesed one. Oh, I need to go all the way down there again, because there's other things to explore up on that floor. Go refill my EP slightly. Okay, what was I talking about before? Characters that are in this game or not in this game. So yeah, Daisei and Kwaku. So none of the PC 98, so we can just kind of ignore them. I need to go this way. Nope, not that way. This way. But Touhou 7. Letty's not in, which is so disappointing. Letty is the best character. The fact that she's not in is sad. Alright, Letty gets her... I don't want to fight these things. Whoops. Letty gets her time to shine in Touhou Soccer, though. Speaking of which, I want to play that game on stream at some point. But no Letty. Otherwise, no Prism River. Prism River sisters aren't in either. Sounds a little more sad, but at the same time, it's probably for the better. I don't necessarily want... We don't need more characters that are gimmicky around playing with other characters to, Like, I don't want to have 3 slots dedicated to the Prism Rivers all buffing each other, some garbage. That'd be annoying enough. Like the character synergies as is can be a little annoying to work with. If this game didn't have passive skills that had synergies, it was just like one where it was just skill-based, and so the Prism Rivers all had different skills or something, it'd be fine, but... As disappointing as it is, it's fine that they left out the Prism River. All that for like 2 tiles, you kidding me? Okay, so now I need to go up that path on the left there. I think they'd do 3 separate characters. I feel like a combination of the 3 of them together as one character would be a little weird. But not the most absurd thing you've ever seen, so... Who am I to say? But otherwise, everyone else, 7's in. Touhou 8. We've got Wriggle, we've got Mistia, we've got Kaine. We got Reimu, we got Marissa. We have Raisin, Kage, Aaron, and Moko. We have everyone. We don't have Where Hakutaku Kaine. Tay. Oh yeah, Tay's one. Grab with them. But we also don't have Where Hakutaku Kaine. The only small thing that comes to mind. Better not make me do a whole perimeter of the board. What would Tay have anyway? Debuffs? Ailments? Ooh, I want to kill the whale, but I don't like the planet. Wah. One of these days I'll remember to give Chen HP. It was in the Rebirth Labyrinth of Touhou 1 mod. There's a Labyrinth of Touhou 1 mod? Don't you dare. Oh, he slacked off. I didn't know there was a Labyrinth of Touhou 1 mod. I love that game. Goodbye. Technically several. Huh! I didn't know. I'm curious to see what some of them do, even if I didn't play them. Okay, let's be a lot more careful and no. Magic Library. 10. I never said I'm gonna stream it modded. You know, it might be fun someday, but... The reality of the situation is there's a lot of things I want to play on stream that are not that aren't just Labyrinth and Touhou. And this game I'm already up to what? 53 parts on YouTube? 54 parts? 53, 54 parts? And I still and the question becomes how much like late game do I want to play, right? And then, if Try It comes out, you know, in a timely manner that isn't another... Yeah, I gotta flip... Do I? Where? No, I just took the wrong path. And if Try It comes out in a somewhat timely manner, isn't, like, super delayed or something, then, you know, I'll be playing that at some point. So, I don't... You know, that'd be one of those things that'd be cool to see. I definitely want to see some of those mods. I gotta find where I can look at some of them, but that'd be a while away. Because there's a lot of good RPG Touhou games that exist. Some people may, you know, be bigger fan. You know, they prefer this compared to some others, of course, but a lot of other games I want to play that aren't just Labyrinth and Touhou. Here, your Flandry farming script. Save me some grinding. We'll see. For now, every enemy is manageable, and I'm not really annoyed by the grinding I've had to do. We'll see how it feels as time goes on. Ooh, Damascus Steel, though. That's a nice drop. We'll see how it feels long-term, you know? Because regardless of how tedious or not tedious it is, grind for it. I don't know how excited I am, per se, for... You know, how fun is the super late game to play anyway? Right? That's the more interesting concern. Oops. Farm hundreds of levels for each boss. Yeah, that was one thing about the first game. Was from floor 21 to 29, there was a little bit of grinding, specifically like before the Aki and Yuka fights. But otherwise, it wasn't that bad. And then you hit floor 30. And then from floor 30, you're like, oh, here, go grind for 10 hours or some bullshit. So it's like, go gain 200 levels. By the way, that game did not go up to level like 2,000 at the end there. You can get that high. You want to go fight Winter a billion times. But, I was like 500 to 600s by the time I fought the main final boss, and, it was a good lot of grinding from the previous floors to that floor. I don't really miss it. And also, like, Winner himself was actually a fun fight. I liked Winner. But some of those late fights were a little on the real tedious side of things. Kind of gimmicky, if you catch my drift. Like there was the was it the Bloodstained Seals, the Hibachi 1 and Hibachi 2. And because that game didn't have health bars, that game was just memorizing. Don't do that to me. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? Why couldn't you have just slacked off? That'd have been so nice. I could have gotten a good item drop from you. Why would you do that? Good thing I didn't flip that switch. But, yeah, late game... Point is, late game can be tedious. I'm curious to see how this late game's gonna feel. But for now, I'm having a great time with it still. I'm actively looking forward to playing it. Although tomorrow will be Soku, like I said. Tomorrow will be Histon Toku. I know, I can't wait. It's gonna be a great time, I'm sure. Probably get some booze before I play it. It's a joke, I'm not actually going to, but... I'll finish in one stream, will I? Might be cool if I did. If I did finish in one stream, I might think about starting another thing sooner than later. Yeah, it only has 3 stories, but I didn't know, like, how tedious it is. Also, that would also requires me to play well, you know? And playing well at SWR, not always something that happened. Yeah, catch my drift. Yeah, my sick Yomu moves. Whew! Boy, do I miss playing as Yomu. Let's go activate the path to the boss real quick, but then come back, because there's probably an item hidden away up there that I need to go get. I have to. It is an absolute requirement that I go get it. If I don't get it, then the run's invalid. Anyway, back to this thing. So, Touhou 8 has everyone in the game. Is that the only game that does? Yeah, I think it is. Because, Touhou 9... Oops. Touhou 9 gets, Eiki, Komachi, and... Aya, technically. You can count Aya for both 9 and 10. But it's missing medicine. But yeah, it's missing medicine. So, it doesn't have everyone. Touhou 10 has Minariko. Ooh, a proof. Oh shit. Got more subclasses. How many subclasses are there? Yeah, Yuka. I'd count Yuka for Touhou 9 because there isn't any other PC 98 characters, so I'd probably count it for Touhou 9 rather than PC 98. Not really much sense comparing it to other characters in the game. Yeah, we're talking about the characters in the Labyrinth games. Who's in versus who's not, because, like, you know, Tokiko got in of all characters, so that's what kind of spurred the discussion. Let's think. Oh yeah, Touhou 9. Touhou 9's just missing medicine. Touhou 10 has Minariko, not Shizua. That kind of makes sense, because I feel like they'd be the same thing. Talk more after this conversation. Metal. Oh, this is gonna be metal. Am I, like, playing Persona 5 again? Is this some, like, endgame plot where the gods trying to destroy the world? The game doesn't have my emotional investment, though, to, like, sweat about that. I'm getting to the characters I'm missing that are missing in a minute. I'm just paying attention to the conversation first and the boss fight that I'm on. Whenever someone gets a turn, recover MP. Cool. I should sit up. I'm really in a bad sitting position. This is not a good lineup. Oh shit. Emergency, emergency. Yeah, everything's fine. We got people out. Okay, so yeah, from the spin-off games, you have Suika, Tenchi, and Iku, so you're only missing Hatade from 12.5. Was 12.5... If 13 was out by this point, 12.5 should have been out, so Hatade is the only spin-off character missing, right? Let's look at some weaknesses first. Mystic is neutral. Physical is resisted. Spirit's neutral. Wind is resist. Three fairies, yeah, 3 fairies. And then there's, yeah, if you're going that far to the books as well, you want to expand over there because you have Renosuke, you have Tokiko, and you have Kasen. So who? Kosuzu and Akyu. You also have Renko and Maribel from the CDs, so those are there. Anyway, back to Kohime and Yorihime. Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, beyond that, back to Mountain of Faith. Yeah, you have Minariko, not Shizua. You have Hina in this one. Ori, Aya, Momiji. That did a lot of damage. Humpy Villager does not count. Ugh! I use the A. Guys, chunking. Okay. Don't worry, it doesn't matter because Chen exists. Surely Aya just dodges. Never mind, he didn't even attack Aya. Whoosh. Whoosh. And that's all of them. Okay, bright colors. Yeah. With all the people here, everyone together is gonna put in the work. And by that, I mean Chen is gonna put in work. Anyway, so Sanai is in, Kaneko's in, Iwako is in. Who's after that? You got oh, that's a good list of characters missing. Oh, that's nice. You compiled all of them. Did I say Kwakuma? Oh, Lily White! Oh, no! They're missing Lily White! Yeah, it's mostly just a lot of characters from 12 and 11. Kind of just the bulk of it. Like, earlier they're missing a couple characters here or there, but 12 and 11 are missing a lot. Go see what level this, little bastard is. Oh, 12 and 13, yeah. 12, 13 are missing a lot. I misspoke. Can I ask a question to people who are knowledgeable about this game? I've been going for about 4 hours on the day. How quickly can I walk up to the Yamato no Arachi? Do I have to do a bunch of exploring, or can I get to him really quickly? I think I've answered the question, so never mind. Oh shit, this triggered cutscene. I don't know, I'm not the one who made this. I'm not the one who added so many flashing lights. Base game was released before the first chapter Forbidden Scrollery. I haven't read really any much of the books yet. I want to at some point, but yo, anime moment? Yeah, this is going off. Oh shit, Sanai's here with her gigantic. Oh, the music's cutting out. I mean, you know it's serious. Oh, no, no, that was just the end of the loop. Never mind. The floor themes are not meant to last this long. Can I just see what the level is on this guy? Oh shit, cheap viewers? At 777hotels.com? That sounds like a trustworthy site. Why make me go around all of it? What's the point? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And ended up with you. I know. What are these viewers? What are these bots offering me? Good grief. Okay, anybody knowledgeable with this game, which is a lot of you, I know. I know that all the Infinity Corridor bosses, or at least the one I've fought, which I assume is going to be all of them going on, are question mark, question mark, question mark. How many back portions are there to this place? Good grief! Why do there have to be so many walkable places here? There's no point. But, first of all, is every boss from now on question mark, question mark, question mark? I'm gonna go explore those few tiles down below real quick. Not quite yet. Is this guy just an exception to the rule? And if that is the case, how high should I go? Because I can get, you know, I can get Chen up to level 392. Final boss of the game. Oh, yeah, it is? Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the level 2000, several hundred that, you know, Damikos was at before. Because I could go all the way up here. Round 300. Let's go, go 310. It's around 300, but just it's a little on the safe side because there's no if he's question mark question mark question mark. I assume there's no like be below this level and you get special item. I assume that is the case. Gee, I wonder if there's a final ally being hidden behind this boss. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight this guy once. He's probably going to kill me. I'm going to go to bed, and I'll fight this guy again, and then I'll actually look him up on Tuesday, figure out the details of how to beat him, all the gimmicks and everything. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to walk into it blind, do as best as I can, and then go to bed. Because it is late. Yeah, that would be awful. Why the flashing? I know. When was the last time you did anything? Besides, give me 6% XP boost or whatever. Oh, well, I skipped the line dialogue. Man, that sucks. I can't believe I missed that. In this battle, all frontline allies will receive 25% HP, 33% MP, cured of all ailments, 25% buffs, and by fail blows 50% time. So what I'm assuming is this fight's gonna just be fucking awful at some point, because these 5 passives combined is kind of nutty. Oh, I really hope he kills me quickly. If this fight's gonna be like 20 minutes or something, isn't it? Yeah, everyone's gotta talk. Look at all these characters that I'm totally using. Not everyone got their piece in. Oh shit, there's all 5 of them. Okay, the metal one is the one I'm like the most scared of, because that was the one that hurt me the most. Let's buff up her own speed, get her to basically max speed. Is now at. Then we can switch in Yukari. Activate life energy. That healed everything. My buff's going. That hurt. That didn't hurt. So cringe. Okay, I can't do any weird switching right now. Let's just chill for a second. Like, I don't want to get my blinks going. Stall out slightly more. There's only so much stalling I can do. Is that Chantaron dies here. Switch him out. Okay. Earth is the buffer. He might just spend his turn buffing. Either way, I kind of have to greed out some things here. I'm kind of like most concerned about the metal, I feel, but they're all kind of scary. All bosses after this will have question mark levels. Okay. Wait, is that true? Or you put in quotation marks? Yeah, that's good damage. If I switch Mistia in, she doesn't actually get an instant action. So let's switch Hanako in. Metal's acting. Kind of concerning. I have 2 immediate actions afterwards. That's fine. So now we go run in for I feel like I just want to kill metal. Oh, misclick. Uh-oh. Attacking him. So we can swap yourself. Let's risk Misty's life here. Big paralysis there. I would love to get an attack off. Let's not risk it. Let's go into Yukari. Great dodge by Mistia. Can't switch Chen to that front spot, so we gotta go Miko. Okay, let's get Chen back out here. They're all like super resistant to wind. Kind of annoying. I should have reswitched Chen back in with that. I didn't think that was a bit of a mistake. Just tanking some hits here. Unfortunately, he's really beat up. Yeah, instant attack is pretty good. Who'd have thought? So good that I even want to switch Kaneko out right now. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Fine, let's heal up Miko. Make sure we kill metal. That is unfortunate. With attacking, he's not that much of a damage dealer. And these blinks going. Let's do the faster attack. Oh, disappoint. Attacking immediately, so let's just live. Blink silence, but it's world. Blink is online and max. So let's actually put you towards the front line a little bit more. My lack of major damage dealers now that I've lost some of them. Setting at this, probably not. It's probably gonna mean I can't win. But I'm still playing it out. Bounces up. He's weak. Heck. Fine. Mikage can actually magic. Get you out. Such a bitch. Fine. The good news is MP isn't actually ever an issue, so that's nice. I want to just get Yukari's HP back up a little bit. But it'll go up once she gets a turn, so it's not that important. Kill Earth. Earth is Mystic. Concentrate up here. Oh, don't silence Rumia right as she's about to go. Never mind. Oh yeah, they get cured of their ailments immediately. Silence actually means nothing. Yeah, Rumia's stats going up here. Earth is dead. Who doesn't have their stats maxed? Nobody. Which means I can just kill this guy. There's gonna be a phase 2. I'm like basically guaranteed. I know how JRPGs work. What? There's a second phase? Yeah. I just need to go through this fight without losing Chen or Flan like that, I think. Which is difficult. Level 350. Nice. Nothing inflicted. Kind of thought it would be that way. Attack. Any inflictions? Nope. Mystic, resist spirit. Got all this okay, that is Not something that you want to see. Catch my drift. That debuffs are going to be eventually. Oh, nice. Silence. Okay. Or is this magic by a small amount? Can be relevant. Oh, we pray we live? Oh, we... Oh, shit. A lot of attacks. Try to keep him at minimum speed as much as humanly possible. Ow! Click to silence, beautiful. World shaking rule! That's cheating! More debuff gets them... Not the attack. Oh, That's also cheating, but fortunately I have regeneration for that. Oh, nice. Fine, I skipped. Cool. Okay. I want to keep the... Want to switch any... Why was that weak for Satori, but not for Miko? I'm missing. Attacks as the lowest cooldown. You cocksucker. Oh, you mean Satori not having it? No. Go looking for a debuff. Let's get Yukari back in. Bad time to get Yukari back. She lived! Literally the luckiest man. That was the wrong skill. Never mind, we're full HP. It's fine. You cannot... You don't have to do that. No one's requiring you to shred her. I played the first game? Yes, I have played through the first game. Played through all the post-game, too. All the plus discs. I didn't need to do that because Reimu and Yukari can do this. Have Reimu do this. I guess Yukari can go for a slow. More world shaking roll. Followed by that. Ron's probably dead. Silence. Buffs are nice. Ron's probably dead. Reimu could die to it. I'm a little concerned about, but... Just live for it. Yeah, I don't think Reimu's getting... Pretty good dodge. Put Satori up there. Fine. For that one's world-shaking military roll or mildly wobbling suggestion. Well, one of the world shakings. I can't. Wee. Do with all that much. Concentrate for the boost, I guess. The damage, swap her out. Get a silence off? No, but still damage nonetheless. That through, and then cry as there's probably another phase, because why not? Yep. We'll transfer dark. Oh gosh, don't do this. Don't switch between all the ailments, you bastard. He's literally stealing Renosuke's gimmick. Unbelievable. SMH my head. Goodbye. I don't know, have enough people who can keep tanking that. Nice. 1 HP on everything. Imagine though. The world shaking roll again, and our stats are kind of up a lot. What's that do? Got something. It's a protection from heavens. Like this nice silence on him. Oh, Rosetsu Fist! That's a good question. I don't know. It was more spammable last game, but the higher uptime on this game is now. So from a pure gameplay, probably it was better last game. But it's also very interesting how it is this. Stop. Yukari, I have bad news for you. Aya, I wish you luck. Nope. 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 Is it too much to ask that when I kill this phase, he just dies? Yeah, it's too much to ask. No, I assumed that was gonna happen, but I've already lost this fight. So it was either pray that happens or just fun with my day. Great damage. Yukari, I believe in you. I actually don't, but don't tell her that. Oh, she resists it this time? Doesn't mean that much. It means that my entire party didn't die. Brilliant Spear Dark, game that for me is my only source of dark damage right now. Doesn't deal dark damage. By dark damage, I mean it Dark Side of the Moon, which is meaningless. I don't think this fight will be the worst. Like I said, on Tuesday I'll do the calcs for it, specifically, but you got this, Rumio. Again, just leave, just make sure I don't lose the people during the first phase. And then figure out how I bulk his concentrate. If I can do those two things, I'm probably just okay. I could go get some more awakenings too if I really wanted, but I don't think I need to. Miko living? 50% of the time, we're lucky every time. Look at that big damage. Let's not go to save my units right now. Actually dealing weakness damage for one turn there with Miko. Got rid of some of his buffs. Unfortunately, neither of his damage buffs, which are the ones that matter. Start of Heavenly Demise. Ooh, we got that back too. Over the magic buff. I don't want to be alive in this fight. I want to go to bed. Affecting light from heavens. What do you just do? Lower her attack by a marginal amount? Good luck, Miko. You win the 50-50 every time.
She wins the 50-50 every time.
I will play Try. That is currently my intention. I am probably not gonna play it immediately. Depends on when it drops. That's the thing. This is not the only game I intend to play on stream, but don't worry, guys. There's a small chance I live through this fate. No, lived. Problem is, I'm actually running out of TP on Mystia. Oops. Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty of other people playing it. Though I try not to make that a relevant point of whether or not I do any. But yeah, I do want to play it, but it's just there's a lot of other things. Misty, I need you to kill him right now. Using the Holy Blessing subclass? I literally just unlocked it and I didn't even bother looking at it because I forgot. I may have completely forgotten about it. I won? Wait, what? There's no way. Why was there not a battle thing? Yeah, we beat the game. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, this will be the final battle. You heard Rainbow, guys. It's the final battle. Oh, gosh. I always, there's always a soft spot for me whenever a game does that. Like, yes, here's the character who's invent. Holy glory. Collapse, Yamato. Soul is tremble. He trembles. He quivers. Boom. Yeah, Misty is almost out of goods, you know. Misty lives just because, like, she's the best. She'd never not live. Give the blessing. I don't know. Miko seems to be doing kind of just fine. Still no XP or money. I've seen this before. At this point, if you had any character with the Holy Blessing subclass, they would be the one to get powered up. Otherwise, the game just adds to the party if you didn't have her. Oh, nice. So just pray you don't have Reimu at level, like, 10. Like, you never used her before. Good grief, that was so long. I am so fortunate that that fight only had 2 elemental phases. Oh, that kept going. I thought for sure it was going to keep going. For +6 post game. Yay! Yay! I just want to go grind the Infinity Quarter some more. I'm going to be slightly skipping through this dialogue. I need to go to bed, so... be kind of glancing through things. Oh no, it's not like I have to fight the Dragon God at some point. What? I should have gone to bed and saved this fight for Tuesday. 40 minutes ago, I was like, can I make it to the boss right now? Let's go try it once. No point saying any longer. I have work in the morning. I have to play Soku tomorrow. I gotta play Eastern Wonderland tomorrow. Yeah, it shouldn't be able to maintain itself, and it will fade away. There's nothing else in the tree. There's nothing else is gonna happen. There's no Dragon God. There's no winner. There's no anything else. The Infinity Corridor's over. There's nothing else that happened that's gonna happen. The gate... Everyone knows that floor 26 is always like a final floor, right? Everyone knows that floor 26 is always the spot where you put a final boss. I wish that every time I press A and it tried to load new characters, it wouldn't like take 5 seconds to like... Goodbye, everybody. I'll never see you guys again. Nope. Everyone's going their own ways. Yep, everyone's leaving. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing's gonna happen after this game. The fight's over. Like I said, I can't promise I'm going to do all of the late game stuff. I don't know how tedious it's gonna get, but I will do at least some. Munch. Where'd the sword end up? Chirno's playing with it in the fields. Yeah, where'd you even get the sword to begin with? Gee, I don't know where he got it from. Wild. I shouldn't have done that fight. Every time Tenchi appears on screen, you're gonna say that. She's just standing there. With her defense and her mind, and she's just standing there. Letting Chen hard carry like everyone else. Not gonna lie, that last fight, that was Miko and Mystia. That was the Miko, Mystia, and Rumia show. Not Rumia, Reimu. I mean, Rumia did do things, but... Oh, shit. Oh, I did not actually mean to skip through that. It looked quite that fast. Exploring a little more there one should be fine, right? Yeah. Explore, yeah, just a little bit more, right? There's not that much more to explore. Just a little bit more. I just want to go to bed. Come on. What? Pardon? Final ally. But fine, I'll look at her real quick. Aki. I'm surprised of anyone at her, but sure. High level can she go? That's complicated. 360s. Considering that she hasn't gotten XP, that means she actually has a very high level up rate. What am I looking at? Okay. I don't know if her stats look particularly good or not, but those are stats. Her elemental resistances are actually not bad at all. Her ailment resistances are really good. Above average MP recovery, it's also good. MP is 50 right now. Hot damn, her TP is dog shit. Okay, yeah, her stats are, subpar, to put it lightly. Probably has good library costs or some bullshit. Oh, light skills. HP, MP, TP. Two attacks. 2 skills. Grants invincibility to the target, which allows nullifying of damage for 1 attack. Effect is removed when it blocks attack. If an ally with invincibility gets a turn, there's a 20% chance of losing it. Even has a higher base MP cap. Patchy, huh? Okay. Curious. It's immunity, which allows an ailment infliction. This one seems okay. Invincibility of 1 hit. Huh. When Aki is in the party, all enemy HP details can be... What? So if Aki's in the battle, they actually have, like, an HP number? Neat. The user's in the front increases damage dealt by frontliners who hit weakness by 16%, so that's Satori, but weaker. Why is he trolling with this? I mean, it is kind of a meme passive, I'll give him that. Music gets a turn or emphasizes when a debuff is healed from all frontliners. Finale has both ailments and debuffs. Debuff removal is prioritized. When the user has 1 or more TP and is KO'd, there'll be a 90... No, skill level times 9, that'd be what? 81%? Yeah, because that goes what? 9 times 9 is 81. 81% chance that you will revive at full HP. Cost 15. She has 9 TP. They cost 15. So it's like what? Resurrection, but slightly lower proc chance, but it recovers all HP. The cost of more TP. Her action bar will not reset. Oh, interesting. So it's better and worse. 81% is kind of a weird number. Alternate can take. Oh, that's just a better version of that. Upon turn, MP will be recovered. Cool. I don't know how good or bad that is, but I'm not hopping in there. We are saving, and we are going to bed. You can't be typing Japanese in my chat. I don't understand those. I see the words RPG in 2024. Apologize, I only speak English. But yeah, early 2024. Yeah, how's that early 2024 going? Was this game announced like several years ago? But I'm out of here.